well, we thought we would have the cash to ride this out. Once it was decided that all restaurants would be shut down, that changed everything. I'm Acklam Brighty. I'm one of the directors of the Spirit House Restaurant and Cooking School up here at Yandina in Queensland. We've got an Asian restaurant set around the lake, so it's sort of outdoor courtyards, and a cooking school as well. A restaurant like ours is quite remote. We're on the Sunshine Coast, but we're not in Noosa. We're about 30 minutes away from all the big coastal attractions. We're inland. For us, we've got to get people to come out to the restaurant. The town that we're in is very small, so there would not be enough local population to sustain us. We've got 63 employees, 41 of them are pretty much permanent part-time. We were lucky that we're quite a successful business, and well, we thought we would have the cash to ride this out. Once it was decided that all restaurants would be shut down, that changed everything. We stood down our employees, but we were paying them their holiday pay, to keep them while the job seeker, job keeper all got sorted out. I was overseas when all this went down, so I had the chefs cook up 800 curries. And the idea was to have those curries and freeze them. I was seeing all these reports overseas about empty supermarkets and no toilet paper. So I said to the chefs, let's just make 800 curries with everything that we've got left. Let's freeze it, keep it on hand so that the staff, if they were caught short, needed toilet paper or something to eat or food or whatever, they could come in and we would have these meals. So it started with frozen curries. I said to the staff, why don't you guys buy these meals off us at cost and you can sell them at retail and you guys can keep the difference. A lot of restaurants are doing takeaway where people have got to come into the restaurant and take away the meal. Having one person deliver to 50 or 60 places is a lot better than having 50 or 60 people coming to us. Not only now the chefs being employed, but my floor staff now can basically create their own business and make some extra money during these times, and they've jumped all over it. And we did all the artwork for them. We designed a little order form. I thought, the staff can sell the meals, it might take a couple of weeks, but they had sold the 800 meals in 4 hours. The intention was that they would letterbox drop in the street that they're in. So they would just get maybe 5 or 10 meals and they would make $8 a meal. So they'd pick up an extra $80, $100 or whatever. But of course, everyone's connected on Facebook. They went to the group. So some of them are selling 100 at a time. So one girl's selling 200 of these a week. And they've created these interesting little distribution networks and businesses. So our model is we are now still producing the frozen curries and labelling them here, but we're allowing the staff to be the distributors, whereas most other restaurants are trying to get the customers to come to them to do the pickup. It's been a really interesting model that we're able now to deliver all over the Sunshine Coast without having to pay Uber 30 whatever % or any other delivery models, and that our guys, our staff can keep it. So I'm going to actually try to get them to dial it back, because some of them are making more money selling this than what they were when they were working for us. I think these are exciting times is what I'm getting at. Yeah, sure, it sucks and everyone's feeling it, but there's also opportunities here, and Australians are now starting to get used to eating not just pizzas as a takeaway meal. You can now get some really interesting food from interesting restaurants.